I started to abuse prescription pills when I was 14. About 6, 7 years ago, I started to use cocaine, crack cocaine, and snorting it. So I'd use all three at the same time. My son was apprehended 2.5 years ago, so everything just went from bad to worse after that. I had only, I think, maybe 14 to 16 days to literally like pull my head out of my ass before my son went PGO, permanent guardian. That's when the social workers, they talked with me, and then I remember I was talking with the social worker and I was pointing at her, swearing at her across the table. I hated her. And then because I came to this treatment program, I changed as a person. Now I phone her, she's a support. Like, she's a positive person in my life that helped me get to where I'm at today. We built a relationship. First we built a friendship. And then now we have a relationship. Like, we got to a level where I started to trust her. And then I started to see that she meant well. Like, they're not trying to sabotage me, they're helping me. And yeah, so then from there, like, don't get me wrong, like 6 months ago, I wouldn't have picked up the phone and said, hey, how's it going? How are you? I was thinking about you. But I do today. Now today with the little guy, like he tests, he's always pushing boundaries, and I learned patience through my recovery. I learned patience, and then I took some parenting programming courses. And I take ongoing, I see a psychologist weekly. I saw her this morning. And life is good. Life is good. What happened to me was a blessing in disguise, like with the social workers. And my son was in foster care for 2.5 years, and we still phone the foster family weekly. And we keep in contact with them. I have to do that in order for my son to move on. But in the beginning, I wouldn't even have comprehended, like, oh, I got to share my kid now that I just got him back. But because of all my treatment and all the hardship I've been through, I'm not selfish anymore towards with my kid. Yeah, I do it for him. I do everything for my kid. But in the beginning, that's what I kept saying. I was doing for my son, doing it for my son, doing it for my son, but I had to do me in order to take care of my son. That's what it is. I'm going to continue going to school. I'm going to go back to school and apprentice in welding. And 3-year plan, yeah, get my driver's back and become a welder. This is the first time in my life that I've even ever had a plan.